We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, this one's ready for takeoff.
And Ed, you have to give a lot of credit to Daryl Morey. He's done a great job in reviving this franchise. There's no doubt about it. They're on their way up.
You have to love the analytics of basketball. No team in the NBA has been better than the Rockets. Let's get ready for this one. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Clippers have got it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Harden. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Leonard. Great feed. Sets it up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. George, defended by Eric Gordon. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Harden. Slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Paul George. Oh, emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Knocks it down from mid-range. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Leonard.
To number 17, P.J. Tucker. That's his
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
number 35, Kenneth Fareed.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knock loose. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Left in the first quarter.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that 3, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
George, tough shot, well defended. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard. Rebound taken in by Fareed. Iman Shumpert matched up with Paul George. James Harden. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Leonard. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Williams into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Harden in possession. Right now, down 7. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Kenneth Fareed pins it. Beverly.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Harden. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They'll let one fly from half court. First quarter in the books. The Clippers have the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
And throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
He throws it down. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Short jumper misses. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocked loose. Harden and a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 40.
And scores. Strong take.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
To George. Fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George? No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down. Timeout called here by the Clippers, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles.
George. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Capella. Beyond the arc for three. That out of his range and no good. Gets to the basket and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. James Harden fires for two. No good. The follow won't go either. To Beverly. George. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Capella to Westbrook. Second effort with a drop step. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
George matched up with P.J. Tucker. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Harden in possession. His guys trail by 13. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's
The pass taken away by the Clippers. And the slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Westbrook. Clippers have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's a 5-second violation. George, defended by Tucker. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George cleans it up. And a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Harden with the basketball. His guys down big. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Gordon with it. Down a bundle. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Nice pass to set things up. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he hits.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Shot from the lane won't go. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Harden. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Leonard. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
George is good.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Kawhi Leonard against Tucker. P.J. Tucker with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Houston takes over. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilize it a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Harden. And the basket good at the rim. Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George, defended by Tucker. To Westbrook. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Can't connect from in close. To Beverly. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Beverly. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
It's James Harden once again. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Cashes in for two.